Hello and welcome back, everybody. Back on DL here, and this should be uploaded first today. I do have a double upload planned. This should be uploaded first, but I'm recording this second because well, three things happened today. All right, three things happened. First of all, we do now have Astra's Light Trial, so that does mean we do have Annelie's Mana Spiral. This was released yesterday, but I waited till today because this is technically the first day it's actually here, and you are able to Omnisite her right now. Just if you do so want to. So I will be going over her spiral. Later today should be the Okada interview. I have officially thought of that video being second today. And Jaldabath, I'll wait on that a long time probably because oh boy, this is a loaded can of worms. So I'll just let that bake for now. I'll let that bake. But this is about Annelie, and very old, one of the first 5 stars in the game. I think it was like it was like one of the first 5 banners she was actually introduced in. I think like she's very early on in the game's life, and she's finally getting Mana Spiral, and she's nihility proof. So a lot of people should have her at this point in time, depending on how long you have been playing for. So obviously everything is in here, but however, everything is also on the wiki, so I will be referring to the wiki for the rest of this video because they just make it easy. I'll take it honestly. So what's changed with her Mana Spiral, all right? So first of all, mods have rounded out. She will now dispel 1 buff from each target. All right, her S1 now has a dispel. It's very nice, very nice. She will inflict paralysis now. That has changed. That has most definitely changed. She still will stun as well. She still does deal with energy levels and stuff like that, and she will dispel on all 3 phases, which is very nice, as well as paralyze. Light did need another paralyzer, I should say, because paralysis, it hasn't had much love recently. It hasn't had too much love, so seeing more paralysis come in with all the flash burn that's active, it's always nice to have, especially with Iblis existing. The stun, honestly, most bosses like really can't be stunned anyway, so it's a whatever at that point. But the main thing being is the dispel, because as we know, Light does kind of struggle on dispels. It has been lessening up recently, which is very nice. But yes, dispel does make her very valuable, especially because it's on the S1. It does have it's an okay SP cost, but it's a shareable of 3, meaning you can pair this very well with other shared skills too, as well as it also being a paralysis. Can work great for other light units, and even a stun just in case if you're all about that. As of for the S2, was changed. Mods have rounded out. You will now immediately ready the S1 for use. That is new. All right, you will immediately ready the S1 upon using her S2. This is incredibly good. That means you will spam even more dispels. And which obviously you still do with the energy levels. That is good outside of a Dominion, obviously. But readying the S1 immediately, especially with her dispelling off of the S1 with a pretty good SP cost, especially because she's a Lance, this is going to make her really good at spamming dispels. She's a dispeller. She's very good at that. She's going to be good. And also one thing to note, she is HP collab, right? The only reason I'm mentioning this is because just in case if you're in desperate need of a dispeller for an auto comp, you do not need to run Luca. You now have the ability to run her as your main dispeller, paired up with like a Julietta, probably a flash burner on top of that, then a healer, and boom, love auto right there. That could potentially work incredibly well. So do bear that in mind. So now when it comes to her abilities, skill damage, it stays at the 35%, but however, you now have a stun punisher. It's nice, but but won't exactly be all that usable. And also, whenever you use the S1, you'll gain a strength amp with a max amp of 2, is tied to a 30-second cooldown. So unfortunately, you'll only ever be able to get up 1 team amp. But strength amps are always nice to have, especially because Light does have the capabilities of having quite a bit of them, especially thanks to Isaac. So this is very good. Poison Res has obviously upgraded to potent. Nothing much else to talk about there. And Energized Strength that has only increased by 5%. This is mostly going to be worthless inside of Dominion. Outside of Dominion, this is going to be pretty damn good. So overall, her mana spiral is actually pretty solid. It's pretty good. It's really, really good. So as for if she's like Omnisite worthy, obviously that choice will be up to you. I know a bunch of people did Omnisite her because they do like her as a character. You are more than welcome to do so. That's not my place to judge. Just if you like the character, you can do whatever you want with those resources. But my opinion, depending on the amount of dispellers you do have at your light arsenal, you might not need to really spiral her. But however, I will still say that she is still a good spiral. You can most definitely consider her. I'm probably going. I will be making sure I do have all the convictions at the ready, just in case if I ever do need her, she can at least start to be invested in. But hey, that's just how I'm going to take it at the end of the day. So let me know what you guys think of this Master Hero as well, and whether or not you already homicited her or planning on going to planning on going up to the 67 mark. And on that note, I'll leave you guys alone. I've been talking for a while now, so I'm gonna rest a little bit. I've also been awake for a while, so I'm gonna probably sleep or something. I don't know, but regardless, I'll see you all later today, where I then talk about the Okada interview. So I'll see you all then.